Hey y'all, how's it going? Typhon here bringing you guys another episode of some Pokemon Showdown live. Last episode we got demolished because I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. I just kind of slapped together a piece of shit team and I paid the price for it. So I went back and I looked at some stuff. I kind of figured out what was kind of working, what really wasn't, and clearly nothing we did was working. So I built a team from scratch. If you guys are excited for today's episode, go ahead and demolish that like button. Now let's go over the team that I have made. I played with it a little bit before recording this just to ensure that, number one, things were working because I was a little embarrassing when we couldn't use Mega Pidgeot last episode. And I also wanted to make sure that this was effective. I wasn't going to get blown back right away. And we've had a decent success rate. Not every team is going to be perfect. We're going to find our counters. So I found a couple of those. Didn't really know how to plan for them because I was super excited to use this team. So I just hope we don't run into a hail team because, believe it or not, that's what destroyed me. I probably did a misplay or two when I was practicing, but anyways, let's get into this. Brittany makes a comeback, our Toxapex, but she is not offensive whatsoever. We have a fully defensive Toxapex. Black Sludge, Regenerator, Scald, Recover, Sludge Bomb, Baneful, Bunker. And as you can look at the EVs here, I did full special defense because I feel like an Earthquake is going to hurt us more. And we also have Scald, so I felt like investing more into special defense was needed. Next up is, I don't know how to say this thing's name. Bioshock our Celesteela. That's probably really botched. It's one of the Ultra Beasts. Holding leftovers with Earthquake, Heavy Slam, Leech Seed, and Giga Drain. Just kind of primarily meant to force switch outs. I know the set isn't really anything, I don't want to say good, but usual. It's a little different. It's just meant in there to go get Giga Drain, or go do a Leech Seed. Potentially use a Heavy Slam or an Earthquake if need be on other Toxapexes, and just try and force switches. And then next up is Epona the MUDSDALE, holding the Assault Vest with Stamina, making this thing a fucking tank. It does not die after a while. I wish I had some form of recovery. I considered doing a Rest Talk set, but I didn't really know how effective that would be. And we have Earthquake, Rock Tomb, Body Slam, and Close Combat, because I feel like I can sack the defense off every now and again. Again, just, it's meant to force switches. I saw Shady Penguin use Rock Tomb on his MUDSDALE, and I thought that was a really brilliant idea because MUDSDALE is super slow, and most of 7th gen is super slow. So if we're in on something and it outspeeds us, after one Rock Tomb, hopefully we will outspeed it. Hopefully, it's very situational, which I'm starting to realize I play a lot of, and I hate that, but it seems like it's hard to not, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not to have any downfall with this. Next up is our Drampa Choice Specs with the Berserk, not Holden, just has the ability of Berserk, making this thing hit like a fucking brick wall. Once it's under half health with Dragon Pulse, Extra Sensory, Flamethrower, and Thunderbolt. Extra Sensory is meant to hit fighting types that want to switch in and try and destroy us. Or Toxapexes. Flamethrower is meant for steel types, just because I know those are a pain in the ass for our team because we don't really have anything for them. And then Thunderbolt for other water types that want to come in. Like, I think it's Tapu. It's one of the Tapus. I forget the name of it. Then next up is Impressive Ninja Skills, our Murasaki Greninja, with the Life Orb, Protean ability, kinda standard, Scald, U-Turn, Spikes, Ice Beam. I was so mad. I wanted to run Gunk Shot on this, but it doesn't get Gunk Shot in this gen. So I resorted to Ice Beam just in case Dragon types, if those are still even relevant. Standard EV set. Just overall, a decently standard Greninja in my opinion. And then finally we have our, what primarily is going to be our lead just because of its speed, is Codlac Whitemane, our Lycanroc, with the Focus Sash, Steady Fast ability, just in case someone wants to flinch us and give us some more speed, with Stealth Rock, Stone Edge, Sucker Punch, and Excel Rock. A lot of priority. It's just really meant to get rocks out, and if I do damage, cool, awesome. So let's go ahead and get a battle going for us. So here we see a Wishy-Washy. I have not seen a Wishy-Washy yet. So I could definitely see the Mimikyu coming out first. That seems to be the popular thing. I think Flygon gets, wait, no, it's Learn. I think it gets Dragon Dance now, right? Flygon Dragon Dance. So in Gen 7, it does learn Dragon Dance now. So that's kind of scary. He doesn't really... well, now I have to check. I can't remember. No, not data. I want to know if Flygon gets defog. So in Gen 7, he can't get defog. I'll take the risk of that. Not a lot of people run defog on their Flygons, which is what he leads with. Okay. I'm just going to go straight for the Stealth Rock. Just so that way we get chip damage along the way. Flamethrower, why would you? Okay. But that does break our sash. So I think now if he wants to sit there and Flamethrower, more power for him. We could probably go out in a Murasaki and be just fine. Which is what I think I'll do. How does that work out for us? Dragon Claw? Oh, that does so much damage. So we're going to go for the Ice Beam here. That's obviously going to OHKO. Flygon is not the bulkiest of Pokemon whatsoever. Little mini update for you guys in the middle of this battle. I just recently purchased webcams, so here pretty soon we will have a webcam for either the Showdown series or our next LP or just whenever. I just hope my lighting doesn't really want to fuck me over in the middle of that. We have a Cloyster here. What are you gonna go for, my dude? What are you gonna go for here? I'm tempted to Scald you just to get the burn. Because I know you're gonna let me do that to you too. That does so much damage. Do we snag the burn? We don't. You Shell Smash, so now you probably naturally outspeed us, which is just fine. Excel Rock should kill you once I bring it back in. For shits and giggles, we'll U-turn. Doesn't even matter. Down goes Murasaki. You did your job. Thank you, impressive ninja skills. We'll just finish this thing off with an Excel Rock. It'll kill him. Without a doubt. It's neutral stab. You're at -1, Cloyster. I can't wait for Showdown to put in the animations because I want to see my little puppy dog Whitemane rocking out. Okay, so this is how schooling works. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous on how this is gonna work. Do I really need this? Because you can't safely switch into a full school wishy-washy, school form wishy-washy. So I don't need that for you because you're Grass Steel, you're Electric Fairy, and you are Ghost Fairy. I don't need you anymore. So I'm just gonna go for the Sucker Punch here. That was a crit. That's fucking sad. Down goes Whitemane. You did your job, Whitemane. Good job. What's your speed? 174. Not a lot of people are gonna run speed. But this thing naturally outspeeds, doesn't it? Nope. Just kidding, but we will outspeed. So I'm gonna go for the Giga Drain here. Hopefully that'll do something. We're a pretty bulky Mon. Bioshock's pretty fat, so I'm very optimistic. I would go for the Leech Seed, but Wishy-Washy hits like a fucking truck. Like, look at these statistics. I don't know how well they'll show. Depends if I cut this a little better. Wishy-Washy. Look, oh my god, do I really have to type it in? Wishy-Washy School. There we go. Those stats are outrageous. It's base 620. The only thing it's lacking is HP and speed. Like, that's stupid how bulky that thing is. And that's... Oh, nope. Wait. What? What are you doing? Why? Okay. Why? Okay. Tapu Koko's gonna come in. Giga Drain will do some amount. Now, I'm certain we can live one hit. We can live one hit. But I'm going to go into Epona instead and be smart about this. Just because I feel like we need to preserve Bioshock. Does he have a flyer? None of these Pokemon have Levitate or Flying. What would be the smartest move here? Probably just Earthquake, see what happens. Goes back onto the Wishy-Washy, which just dies instantly. Okay. So it looks like we're going to get a clean 4-0 here. Oops, sorry, hit my microphone. See, I don't know what Tapu Koko gets. Let me check real quick. You have to get a grass move or something. Obviously, you're going to have a hidden power if you don't. Okay, do you get anything? Okay, see, withdraw, so that doesn't matter. Rain Dance. You get Grass Knot. Okay, that's... I'm not too worried about Grass Knot, I guess. So, we'll just go ahead and go for the Earthquake. Dazzling Gleam. We're going to tank that for days because we're Assault Vest. Epona's such a beautiful, beautiful monster. Now, this thing I'm pretty terrified of, because we did use it last episode and his stats were impressive to say the least. We don't have any fighting or fire on this. So I think what I'll go for, I'm curious to see how much. What the hell's a Bloom Doom? Oh, that was the Z move. Okay. Alright, I feel you. I feel you. Oh, we do have fire. We have Ord. I did not expect the Bloom Doom to come through. So we will go for the Flamethrower. We are Choice Spec, so this is going to hurt it a lot. We don't get into the Berserk, but it doesn't even matter. Ord just doesn't care. Ord served its purpose. And now we can just, I think we can go calmly out into Bioshock, just because we'll weigh a lot more than a Mimikyu. Play rough, you miss. You silly goose, 120. Ugh. This is going to kill it, without a doubt. Oh, the disguise. I keep forgetting the disguise is a thing. I love that. I love this sprite. I love this sprite so much. So it's a Rocky Helmet Mimikyu. Interesting. Interesting set. I feel like running the weakness policy set that we did last week would have worked pretty well. And this person's just going to sit here and accept the defeat. So down goes Mr. Flapjack. GG to him. He was a good sport about all of this, and I think I'll just do one battle at a time, kind of treat these like a Wi-Fi battle. So if you guys enjoyed, go ahead and demolish that like button if you haven't already, and hit the red subscribe button so you don't miss out on any more Pokemon Showdown live content. I'm also going to be starting a new LP here soon as I'm done with school, which will be just a couple weeks, so you'll just have to put up with my rusty play in the meantime. But I think that's all I have to say. So again, thank you all for watching. Y'all have a good day or night or whenever you watch this. Bye!